What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Gridiron Greats podcast. We are officially in year 2 of this CFM online dynasty. You've got myself, Chargers, aka MacDub, joined as always by Bryan, aka the Flyers, formerly known as the Broncos. What's up, Bryan?
What's up?
All right, guys. So, like I said, we are officially in season 2 now. We are at the 4th week of the preseason. Giving you guys a little bit of chance, a little longer to get your cuts, get you down to that 53-man roster. And then we will be in week 1 tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
All right, so I think what we're going to do is we are just going to kind of preview every team a little bit here. You know, maybe mention some of the key free agents they picked up, if we remember, how their draft went, what their team's looking like this year, and kind of what we predict the divisions and the playoffs and all that stuff to be like this year in year 2. So, Bryan, who are we starting with? What division?
We got to start with that NFC East.
NFC East. All right.
Yep.
Let's go with them Cowboys then. The winner of the division in year 1. I think they went 12-4 if I remember correctly.
They sure fucking did.
Yeah, and then had a tough first round matchup with the Seahawks. Lost in a double overtime game to a team that eventually made it to the Super Bowl. So, I predict this guy to have another good year. His team still looks pretty stacked. They're 2-86 overall.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be kind of looking at his division or his schedule. What divisions do they play this year? Looks like
they got the NFC West. So
okay, yeah, dang. So here's what I predict. Then I don't predict multiple teams in those 2 divisions having 12-4 and 11-5 records.
They also got the AFC North.
AFC North. Okay, well, that'll help them out then.
Yep.
Oh, so yeah. And then with that first place schedule, obviously then he's got a little bit tougher.
It's got the Bears. Yep.
And then the Falcons from the NFC South. So
it's gonna be a harder year for him.
Yeah, definitely. Just kind of looking over his roster, I don't think he had a whole lot of picks. I think I know he traded the Jets for his first round pick, so I know that.
Well, he's got a few hidden people, that's for sure, though.
He does, yeah. So nothing standing out off the charts as far as overall, but does have some hidden guys.
This Austin Carrington guy is interesting. 56 overall. He's gonna have a hidden dev, so he'll be at least a star.
Yeah. So we'll see. Okay. So moving on from the Cowboys, who do we want to go through next here?
Next would be the Giants.
The G-Men. This guy, I think he has struggled as far as record-wise, but he was in a lot of ball games. Lost a lot of close ball games.
Hold on. There it is. There it goes. Sorry, people, for those technical difficulties there. Screen was not popping. Go ahead.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure I'll cut out about 6 times here anyway. But, all right. So the Giants, we got Rudy. I kind of feel bad for the guy because after we mentioned the schedule, I think he's going to struggle against the NFC West just because everybody's going to struggle against the NFC West.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Well, he at least picked up some games with the last place schedule. He's got the Buccaneers, Mo.
Okay.
I don't see any other action. I take it back. He's got the Lions. There we go.
And the Lions, I'm not entirely sure on what this new guy can do. I know he did kind of one of the last games of the year. He did kind of put it on the Packers, which was kind of surprising. So, because Packers is a pretty good user, so we'll have to see about that. I don't think he's a doormat by anything like that. It's Mo's little brother, so I know every once in a while those two get in the chat and treat the chat like it's their DM, but that's all right.
It's all right. Brotherly love.
let's see if the Giants how he did in the draft.
Okay.
Got a nice little middle linebacker, Donald Hales.
That was
I
the
think
guy, if I remember right.
Yeah, he picked him up with the number 5 pick because
But
I know
only a normal. That's disappointing.
Yeah,
In fact,
we'll
he
see though.
got no hit-ins. All of them normal.
Yeah, it looks like my draft, to be honest with you.
But to be honest, I mean, he hit though on 3 people being above 70. That's not bad.
Yeah. And you mentioned above 70 being not bad. There was a few guys in the chat last night complaining about the rookies, but I mean, that's just how it is, man. The above 70 is a good player. You're going to see some high 60s that are going to turn out to be good players. I mean, just look at the overall teams. Like myself and the Cowboys have the best overall right now at 86. But I mean, in previous Maddens, there'd be teams above 90. So it's just, you need to treat.
You need to get over the old times and get with the new times, buddy.
Yep. Overalls are, I think, on average 5 to 10 lower now. So I mean, 71 is like a high 70s last year, which was a good draft pick. So. But Donald Hale sticks out there. I know he picked that guy 1 pick ahead of the
Louis.
Saints.
Yep.
Yeah,
Louis wanted him. He was upset.
He did, yeah. Yep. All right. Moving on, we'll go to the Eagles, Mr. Whatever, Mr. Eagles. That's all we'll call him. We're not gonna get into the contract situations and all that.
Mr. Complainer. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Eagles. Honestly, this guy had a better record in the first year than I thought he would.
Yep, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think he played the Redskins when I think the Redskins were still figuring the game out.
Yep, he did.
And things like that. So I think he went 10-6. I don't see him going 10-6, especially with that schedule.
No.
And
the only thing he's got going for him is he gets Louis.
But hey, in the beginning of the year, Louis won some games, so maybe
so did Todd, but we saw what happened.
True that. So even though the Eagles complained or had some issues with contracts and cap, still got an 80 overall team. Still got some players on that squad. Trying to pull up his roster on Daddy Leagues right now, but at the moment.
Did Daddy Leagues just go down on us?
Yeah, this will suck. We'll have to make an adjustment on the fly. We just probably won't go over draft picks if that's the case.
Wow, Daddy Leagues, you're fucking with us right now.
All right, well, let's go ahead and.
Well, I could pull up his roster real quick. Still, that's all right.
All right, so, man, just throwing a curveball at us early in the show here.
Look at that. Go ahead and preparedness, though. Damn. Good.
Okay, so the Dolphins wants us to not forget to talk about the upcoming Defensive Rookie of the Year from Miami. Well, I'll tell you this, Voodoo Dog.
Better stop someone then.
Yeah, with what your draft pick looked like at the 15th spot, I will say that at least on paper, that looks like the best pick of the draft. So, I mean, you're all set up for that Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we'll see. I think you are. It depends on where you're going to use him. If you use him as like a slot corner, I think you got a better chance because I'm assuming a user is going to win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. So
here's the top draft pick, by the way, for the Eagles. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
he was top pick. Not bad.
That zone coverage needs some work, but I mean that speed will.
Yep, but the acceleration is average at best, so it'll take him a bit to get there.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a good player.
Yep.
So, what we got next? Redskins?
The Redskins, yes. This is
my Daddy Leagues don't fail me now.
A wild card team from last year. Yeah, it's still spinning for me. So,
all right. Well, while you start talking, I'll go ahead and get their schedule pulled up real quick on the PlayStation.
Yeah. So, again, another wild card. I think he actually made it to the divisional round. He beat the Falcons in the wild card round, and then played Cobb, if I remember correctly. Played the Cardinals, now the Diablos. Cobb obviously won that game, but this is a guy that we had we had high hopes for. We had high praise for him based on his Madden 19 skill play, and he struggled early on, but
He turned it
pulled
around.
it. He turned it around. Ended up 12-4, and just really what was as we talked about, really was a very difficult NFC conference in general. So. My prediction, obviously, will be again coming down between him and the Cowboys. He might get he gets the beneficiary of getting that second place schedule.
Yep,
So
he got the Panthers and the Packers.
okay.
And
I guess
then I could find his draft pick well, he didn't have a first round pick, so we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, no first round pick.
Thanks to yours truly.
Yep. All right, so now we can go ahead and switch down to the.
Oh wait! We got to do our predictions for it though. We forgot to do it. I'm picking the Redskins. I'm gonna ride and die with him.
I'm gonna pick the Redskins as well. So.
All right.
I think he's got a little easier schedule, and those two teams split last year. So we'll see. It'll be a good divisional race between those two.
Alrighty, let me get the Bears schedule pulled up here, but you go ahead and start talking about them.
All right, we'll go ahead and start with the monsters of the North, the Chicago Bears. Won the division last year. May have even got that number 1 seed, I think, at 13-3.
I think he did. Yes.
Yeah. Obviously played well to the Bears' strengths. Had a very good defense. I remember he just absolutely destroyed me in the middle of the year when we played. Khalil Mack won the MVP for the league, so that'll tell you all you need to know right there. Who does the North play?
So they got the AFC East and the NFC North.
What they are, the NFC North.
Oh, well, I'm a fucking idiot. That's true. AFC East and the fucking
South.
NFC South. That's who they got, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so not obviously that first place schedule he'll get like
he pulled the Diablos.
Yep. And then
I got great news, everyone. Great news. Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
The breaking news, guys, is we back. There it goes. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no, obviously the Diablos on that schedule will be difficult, but I don't think, relatively speaking, I don't think that's too difficult of a schedule as far as the AFC East and the NFC South.
No. Definitely not. I'm trying to figure out who else he pulled.
Yeah, that other first place team. It would have to be the
Cowboys.
The Cowboys, wouldn't it?
The Cowboys. Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Right, so we were struggling. So yeah,
let's
look at
see if we can draft picks.
Oh, he's got 2 hit-ins. Okay. Kelvin Perkins, 2 halfback hit-ins. Okay.
Yeah, that Kelvin Perkins looks pretty nice.
Sure does. Look at that, guys. That is nice.
227 pounds.
And this Gordon Peak is definitely developable. Wow. Might have to hit up his DMs later.
Yeah, might. Okay, going on to the Lions. We kind of already talked about him a little bit. This is Mo's younger brother, guy who came in towards the end of the year. And like I said, I think he actually played some pretty tough users, besides you, who he ducked. But like he played the Cowboys the first game, and he played the Bears, and then he got his first win against the Packers. So don't really know a whole lot about the guy and what all he can do. So we'll see. I think he's pretty confident in his abilities.
He's definitely a mystery, that's for sure.
So we'll see. And again, probably a beneficiary of a good schedule, because that'll be a last place schedule.
Yep.
And I don't know what his draft looked like. I know he wasn't on. So.
Well, he got 1 hidden, and it says Darian Duval, which I know someone in our party chat wanted him. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I mean, a hidden and 77 overall. That's pretty good right there.
Yep. He might be the highest overall hidden, truthfully.
I think so.
So yeah, moving
I
on
mean,
to who
I
now?
I honestly think there was only I had the 79 overall tackle, and then there might have been a 78. That was it. Other than that, I think 77 was the second best overall. So,
Hmm.
moving on to the Green Bay Packers, the Cheeseheads. One of those teams that had a good record, I think 10-6, but missed out on the playoffs. So again, I mentioned this schedule. I think it's favorable. Um, I could see the NFC North getting two teams out of the into the playoffs this year, just based on how their schedule lines up. And this guy's a pretty good user. I think he had one of the better offenses in the league. And I think Aaron Rodgers went like 15 for 15 on me before he finally had an incompletion. So,
Who?
yeah, that was back-to-back games, the Bears and the Packers, and I think I lost like 77-0 combined. So, not good. And I think he traded away his draft picks, or most of them. I got one of his first rounds, so I'm not sure what his draft ended up looking like.
They're all normals. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to
Highest
see.
overall was 63.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I think he had. I don't know what he did with his draft pick. If I'm assuming he traded it to somebody or he missed on a draft pick, but yeah, his second draft pick that he got from the Seahawks that went to me. So.
Gotcha.
Then ended out the NFC North with the Vikings of Minnesota.
Yep.
Probably a guy who I think maybe had a little disappointing year. Usually a solid user based on previous Maddens. I think another guy who kind of struggled at the beginning and then kind of turned it around at the end. And actually, I was pretty nervous because I needed to beat him to get into the playoffs, and I was able to do that. But I mean, late in the year, he beat Warren. I remember that. So a guy who definitely can make some noise in that division.
Yep. It's gonna definitely be a. I think it'll be a tougher division for the Bears this year. I really do.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't think it'll be a cakewalk like it kind of was for him.
Draft pick wise,
He has one hidden in the tight end, Cason Wiley.
Yeah, and 72 all overall normal left tackle, Dontre Mackey, whatever. So
Cason Wiley guy might be interesting. I'll tell you that. So predictions.
I'm gonna go just to switch it up. You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna stick with the Bears.
You're gonna stick with the Bears?
I'm gonna stick with the Bears. Yep.
I'm gonna stick with the Vikings like last year.
All right.
To start it off, at least I switched at the break.
Yep. Well, I guarantee we'll both pick the same team here in the NFC South.
Oh, I can already make my pick. I'm gonna pick the Falcons.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that in our predictions.
Yeah, go ahead and chalk those up. So, we'll start with the Falcons. The winner of the NFC South, he really struggled out of the gate, but turning around, ended up I think 9-7 after going like 0-4. So, pretty good turnaround there. And then lost to the Redskins in the playoffs. Redskins is a tough out, but yeah, no, I think he's going to win the division. I don't know. I have to take a look. I think he drafted, or at least he said he was going to. So, he's
on the AFC West's schedule, by the way, this year.
That's right. So, yeah, and that's not saying that I'm not going to lose to any of the other 2 or 3 teams in that division, but
I'll tell you what, his first 3 games are against our division. He starts off with Todd, then me, then you.
Yeah, so definitely would be a. My schedule is difficult at the beginning, so that's one of those games that I'm gonna need to try to win to not just be completely out of the playoff picture by week 4. So let's see. All right, loading up the draft picks. He's got a few hiddens. A nice receiver, Luther Gandy, 74 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Big dude, 6'2", 234. Damn.
Decent speed and acceleration as well.
And he's
Great
got
jump.
a left tackle, Joseph Isaac, 66 overall, but hidden.
That's going to take some work.
Yep.
But that's the good thing about him being a hidden. You can.
Yeah. Yep. So, decent draft for somebody who I'm assuming he didn't move up, so he had later round picks.
Yeah. He doesn't do many trades usually.
Yep. All right. So the Panthers, this is a guy who started off hot and then fell off. I think he was like 5-1, and his only loss and early on was to Cobb.
He was undefeated, and then he played Cobb, and it kind of snowballed.
Yeah, because I think he went at one point he was 5-1, and I think he ended up 6-10. So maybe 7-9. I don't know if he ended up winning a last game of the year or something. But
regardless, Cobb ruined him.
Yeah.
We hyped that game of the week, and it became a bloodshed, and it wasn't pretty.
So, let's go ahead and so again, we've already mentioned that they play the AFC West. So
and the NFC North.
Yep. So he does have a 75 overall hidden defensive end, Sharif Petway. So that was a decent pick. Good pick there.
Yeah, I think he picked him right before no, he picked him at 15. Never mind.
And then anybody else as a running back, Jackie Boone, 72 overall, normal. So nothing else really jumps out. All right, Louis, the Saints.
Fucking Louis.
Yeah, so Louis, started off well, but then, faltered at the end. I think he went 4-12, 5-11. Not ended up with the 6th pick, so
he's shit.
Okay, and we'll see. What did he do with his draft? Oh, that's right. He had a terrible first pick.
Yes, he reached extremely.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's not terrible, but in the chat, he was talking about how he had a 2nd or 3rd round grade after he scouted him, and he picked him still. So
it was this guy. Now he is a hidden.
Yeah,
Josiah Lawton, but damn, you reached.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got him. You wanted him. You got him.
He does. He did get a hidden quarterback too.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that goes. I don't have faith in this quarterback though. 83 throw power.
Just throw screens.
Like that's all you're gonna be able to do. I mean, Jesus.
All right. And then Mo, the Buccaneers.
Oh, Mo. Oh, Mo.
Yep.
How I love you so much, Mo.
Another guy who struck. I think it took him to like week 8 or 9 to get his first win, and I think he ended up 4-12 or something like that. So he got some wins.
He ended up with the 3rd pick.
Yeah.
And then he gave it to me.
He gave it to you. Going over his draft, it looks like he only had a few picks here. He got D tackle Brent Samuel, 70 overall.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah. Nothing else really.
Especially for not having a pick till the 3rd round.
Yeah. Yep. So, I predict him to have a better season, but not really to make.
Not like Todd predicting him to win the whole season.
Yeah, he says he's coming for the playoffs this year. So he's predicting that. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so we already did our predictions for that. So move on to the NFC West.
Yep.
We said it was going to be the best division. It was. You had 12-4, 12-4, 11-5, and that 11-5 didn't make the playoffs. And then even the Rams at like 9-7. So. I guess we'll start with the Cardinals, who are now the Diablos.
Si, senor.
With with Cobb. Lost in the NFC Championship last year to Warren. They had a good battle. Cobb won the first one. Warren won the second two. I think just knowing Cobb, I'm sure he's disappointed that he didn't make the Super Bowl. So he might come back with a vengeance. And he used his upgrade on Kyler Murray, so look out there. Kyler's now a superstar. Probably will be an X factor by the end of the year, just based off of how he'll use him.
Yeah.
I don't think he drafted, which I was kind of surprised. I'm sure he set his draft board though. Let's take a look at the Mexico City Diablos.
Yeah, all normals. Highest overall was 69. That's a right outside linebacker.
Hopefully he doesn't have good speed.
Let's find out. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Okay, there we go then. It's probably 86 acceleration too, so. Okay. Moving on to the 49ers. I think some people might have been surprised with his performance. He was somebody who, despite that last-second loss to Warren last year, really came on strong in the late in the year. He beat Cobb. I think he won like 8 or 9 games in a row.
Yeah, at one point he was the hottest team in the league.
Yeah, so he does. Just looking at his schedule, he does start off with Trip week 1, so that might be a really good game. That might be a game of the week.
I would say it is game of the week.
Yeah, just because I
Super
don't
Bowl winner
put...
against one of the hottest teams last year.
Yeah, and I don't want to pick you and me just because I'll probably get beat by 30 again. So
I don't want to ever be game of the week, so that's fine.
But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at his draft. Nothing really spectacular at all. 69.
Got one hidden.
Yeah.
Left tackle, but it's gonna be development.
Yep.
Whew. That's rough. Rough draft.
So the NFC West has got, I think we already mentioned, they got the NFC East and the AFC East. So AFC East is a good division. NFC East is a good division. So, if he somehow is able to get 11-5 this year, I'm going to predict that that's at least good enough for a wild card this year.
Sounds good.
We'll go with Warren, the Seahawks, your NFC representative in the Super Bowl, runner-up. Had a good year. Don't think he had the best performance in the Super Bowl, but he got there, which is more than 30 teams can say. And he got his $25 PSN card. So, but I know I'm sure he's a little disappointed.
Could have been ×2 if he would have won.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I didn't even pay attention to his draft last night. He's somebody who usually drafts pretty well.
Well, all normals. Highest overall, 67.
67. Now, I don't know, though. I don't even know if he had was he able to move up in the first round? Because he traded that first round pick.
I don't think he moved up. I think Ricky Harper was his first. I think pick. I think.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we'll see. He
double
went
checking him, but
you can see though he went offensive line with 3 picks. So I don't know if any of those are really going to pan out. The Ricky Harper night. We'll see.
Interesting.
Yep. And then rounding out the division is Jay Wood. Hey, Wood, you blow me? The Rams. We talked about 9-7. This is a guy that, if he focuses a little bit more, and once he gets to that 100 followers or whatever on Twitch, he might. Still a pretty good user. Tough division, though, and a tough schedule. So I'm not sure he's going to have much more success in year 2, but it wouldn't be surprising. He did get, Khalil Clayton, 76 overall hidden cornerback. So that looks like a good pick.
Let me get it there. Yes. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was 94 speed, 95 acceleration. Got him with the 17th pick. There were some good corners.
There's some fast ones. That's for
And I
fucking
think,
sure.
and I know you mentioned that like it was quite a while. No quarterbacks in like the first 7 or 8 picks, which is usually
The 11th pick was the first corner.
Yeah. So, and those guys ended up, being pretty good, especially the hidden development ones.
Yep.
Okay. Prediction time. I'm gonna go. Man, I really think any 3 teams could win this. You know what? I will say Warren got. Cobb won the division last year, but Warren got him in the playoffs. So I think Cobb's going to come back out for revenge, and I'll pick Cobb.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm picking the 49ers.
I am.
Yeah. That's not a bad pick.
I got faith in him.
Yeah.
Not that I don't believe in Warren and Cobb, but he turned it up at the end, and I don't know how they're going to handle it if he continues that.
And he literally was 1 second away from beating Warren in that last game of the year. So,
Whew.
Yep. Okay, finally moving on to the AFC. Obviously, it's the best conference because that's where the Super Bowl winner came from. So, just kidding. But we'll start with the AFC East. And your Super Bowl winning Buffalo Bills with Tripp. Congrats to you. Had a good season, only lost 1 legit game. And then definitely put out a good performance in the Super Bowl. So.
Yep.
Simple and then looking at that schedule, it's.
I think he's going to run through it again.
I think so too. He's got our division.
Yep.
And then he's got who's he got? So he's got NFC West then? I think we already talked about that. Did they play it? No. Well, he's playing the 49ers, so he's got to play.
Niners, Seahawks. Yeah, he's got the NFC West.
Okay, so we overlooked that maybe. Those will be some good-ass games.
The NFC West has a tough schedule this year.
Yeah, they do. They play the East on both sides, so yep. Okay. Tripp did not have a draft pick, so.
He did not. You're right. I just double-checked.
Nope. I think he made some moves in free agency, but he did not have a draft pick, so. All right, here we go. The Dolphins. You want us to mention the defensive rookie of the year. We'll get to that.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Yeah, playing the NFC West, probably a tough schedule for you, and just your division alone. I think top to bottom, that's the best division in the AFC. So, actually, that is the best division in the AFC. There's no thinking about it. So, yeah. Okay. So moving on to his draft picks, I do know that he picked up a very good looking cornerback with a 15 overall pick.
Sean Culpepper.
Yep. Hidden development. I want to say like 95 speed, something like that. Good acceleration. 79 overall too. So, I mean,
he's actually the highest hidden.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay. So there's 279 overall guys in this draft.
But you want to know how you beat Sean Culpepper, everyone? You take advantage of his height and his lack of jumping ability.
Yeah, jump balls. And he went to Michigan, so he sucks.
Hear that, Widow? He sucks.
Yeah, how about that performance on Saturday? All right, moving on. Who we got next?
And just so everyone knows, Jeff Knapp, right tackle for the Dolphins, also a hidden 69 overall right tackle.
Okay, that's a good pick. He had a good draft, just with those 2 guys alone.
Yep.
Except Jeff is spelled like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Patriots, a wild card team last year, team that you beat in the divisional round to make it to the AFC Championship game. This guy's a solid user. He won 2 Super Bowls last year. Let's see. I don't know. Again, he's got a tough schedule, so I'm kind of liking that this division has the NFC West.
Yeah, because that means we don't.
Well, that's true, and be tougher for them to get a second team in the playoffs because that could be potentially outside a trip. That could be potentially 3 losses for them outside of their division.
Yep.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots win some of those games. I wouldn't be surprised if Roland wins some of those games. So, but that's going to be a good divisional, cross divisional matchup. Draft wise, I think he was there and picked a few.
Let's see, all normals. I'm assuming his first round pick was right in Quentin Goldsberry, 71 overall.
All right.
Besides that,
Yep. Oh boy, I just lost Daddy Leaks.
It's all right.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Lastly, you got Rolo. You got the Jets.
Rolo!
Struggled last year, but ended up at the end of the year beating some teams that had some playoff hopes. So he's definitely better than your 5-11. And I know he said his draft was okay. I don't think he had anybody great stand out, but I think he picked a cornerback with his first pick, number 11.
See, he got one hidden, but it's going to be a development tight end, an Andrew Camp.
Okay.
But he did get 370 overall players in the draft, so that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I know he really wanted a cornerback, and he really wanted an offensive lineman. So,
well, he got one offensive lineman.
Yeah. I know he's out there looking to trade.
Yep.
And then, okay, so that's it for the division.
I already wrote down our prediction. It's the Bills.
Yeah, I got to go with Tripp. It's just a safe bet.
No offense, everyone else, but yeah, fuck y'all.
All right, so your AFC North, every team under 500 last year.
Can you guys try and win this year?
Starting with the Ravens, the 7-9 division champs last year. Gave a good effort in the wild card, the Patriots, but literally could not stop the run. So did not win that game. I say that this was a bad division, and it was, but these are all decent players with all decent teams. So one of my predictions is somebody will have a winning record this year, which is not really a bold prediction, but multiple teams in this division could have a winning record. So looks like they play the South, the AFC South, and probably the NFC South as well. Is that what I'm looking at? No, NFC East.
Yep.
They got the Cowboys on there, so that's a tough division. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, no, I don't. It's not the NFC East. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Never mind. I do see the Giants. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have to. Yeah, you're good. I just saw the Cowboys on there, so I figured that out. Let's see what his draft was.
He got one hidden, cornerback Casty Howe. Oh, he got two hidden, sorry. And wide receiver Devon Stump, whatever the fuck his name is. 77 overall.
Damn. That's probably a nice little compliment to Hollywood Brown there, so.
Not the fastest guy, but he's got great route running, great catching shit, so.
All right, he can be your possession guy.
He's going to be that slot. He's going to be a slot type of wide receiver.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on, I think I saw it was Bengals next. Puffy. Nice to meet you, Puffy. The draft party yesterday. I think he ended up 5-11, which up until like week 16, he still had a chance. Yeah. Schedule doesn't look too crazy. He got Roland. That'll be a tough game for him.
He's got Todd.
Okay. All right.
That could be
Eddie.
The most likely not to be game of the week.
I guess we could do that. The game of the week and the non-game of the week. Let's check his draft out here.
See, no hiddens, all normals. 70
Yep.
overalls is highest.
Okay.
Left guard, James Alvarado.
Yes, sir. Looks like he picked up a nice punter and a fullback, though. I like that. Okay. Yeah, nothing really to talk about there. The Browns, Kevin. Kevin, I was thinking last night that you are the equivalent of the real life Browns. Kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, you really were.
Kidding.
No,
Yeah.
no kidding. Kevin, you have a fucking stacked roster, dude. You should have fucking won more games.
It's all right. Maybe, I know he said he had some injuries.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Todd could have won more games with that shit team.
So he probably drew Widow then, I would assume. Yeah.
Yep, he did.
I see that. And then, so that's, we'll see. Kevin should have a better year this year. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good for Kevin.
We'll see.
Take a look at that draft.
Deshaun Billingsley, strong safety, 76 overall, hidden.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Good pick at number 9, I think, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right.
Nobody else.
Nah, everyone else is
Yep. And then we got the Steelers. Your second place 6-10 team last year. Again, another probably a disappointing performance for him. He's going to go ahead and play me then. Yeah. Good. I beat him by a point last year, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Take a look at his draft. Two hidden developments.
That's nice.
Strong safety Connor Holloway, 72 overall, and then wide receiver Walt Costello, 75 overall hidden.
So he hit. He hit on two really good ones. Good job, man.
Yep. Okay. Prediction time then.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going with Kevin.
Damn. All right, Todd.
Let's go, Kevin. Don't let me down.
Well,
okay,
Texans.
AFC South. Texans won the division last year with an 8-8 record. And
thanks to their Week 17 victory.
Yep. And the Jaguars' implosion on Week 17.
No kidding. Looked like the real Jaguars.
And then the Texans bowed out in the first round, losing to the Chargers in the wild card game.
Pretty easy game.
So we talk about. So they talk about that. Or they play that division we just talked about, and then the NFC North. So yeah. Now again, the more I think about it, I think these two divisions are going to be similar to what they were last year. 8-8, 9-7 is probably going to win the division.
Whew. You guys are shit.
All right, how about that draft? I know he did not like it. So, but how did it end up looking?
Tight end Reggie Easley, hidden, 61 overall. That's his best draft pick. His best overall was 69, but I mean, the tight end is definitely going to be the cream of the crop for him.
Yeah. Okay.
And by the way, Texans, let me talk to you for a second. You and me, right now. Mano y mano. The draft isn't shit. You need to get over what you think the ratings are supposed to be. Okay, man? The ratings have changed. It's not Madden 19 anymore. Or wait. Yeah, this is Madden 20. Yeah, it's not Madden 19 anymore, motherfucker. Okay? The overalls and stuff are a lot lower than they used to be.
Yeah.
Drafts are going to be like last night. Every fucking draft. So get over it, dude. All you did was bitch last night. Thought you were on your fucking period, dude. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
That's fine. All right, next team.
Oh, next team.
Who is it? Who is it?
Colts.
The Colts. I know Parks has. He's got some confidence that he's going to win the division this year. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's about the only confidence he has dealing with that erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
What's that, Max? Sorry, you cut out. Couldn't hear you there, buddy.
Sorry. I didn't really have much to say on that situation. That's a break for. Looking at the draft. Whoa. Parks had a pretty damn good draft here,
Yes,
man.
he did. That is a fact.
3 hidden developments, a 78 overall D tackle, a 77 overall right end, and a 76 overall halfback.
And that's not even the last 70-something overall he drafted. One of his first draft picks was that Steven Chapman guy, if I remember right.
Yeah, he hit a ton
and
of
he's
picks.
a 72 overall. The guy hit.
Yep. Probably the winner of the draft now that I take a look at this.
Mm-hmm. He didn't draft a single guy under 60.
Yeah. So kudos to you, Parks. We'll see if you can
Great job, man.
use that.
It's a good fucking draft by you.
Next team is the Jaguars.
Oh, the imploding Jaguars.
Yeah, Mr. You
Punt it first down.
You held your own fate in your hands, and it didn't work out for you at the end of the year.
You dropped the soap in the bathroom, bro.
But now's the number, and I don't know if he ended up picking up like Andy Dalton or something.
He did.
But, okay, I was going to say, other than that, he was going to have a terrible starting quarterback. So, thanks to that Phillip Rivers, Nick Foles trade. He also, which I'm sure he's bad in the game, he traded away that the Jaguars backup in real life, Gardner Minshew.
Yep.
The dude's fucking living up his 15 minutes of fame.
No kidding.
I think he traded him to the Bears. So, okay. I don't think he drafted. So we'll see what the computer did for him. Anything good? Mine's loading.
Oh, right, sorry. I got a work text and I got distracted by it. Sorry.
It's fine. You got a 6 overall hidden development cornerback. That's another cornerback that's hidden.
Yep.
Maybe something to look into next year. I don't know if that's going to be the same, but cornerbacks looked like they were hidden. Then nothing else really. Nobody in the 70s and no one. Like I said, right now, he picked up Andy Dalton, but that Corinne Peppers would have been his starting quarterback, 65 overall.
Awkward.
Yeah. Okay. And then your Tennessee Titans. He ended up with the 2nd overall pick. So I think he was 4-12 last year, 3-13 maybe at best. Didn't have a good year. And I know he was in the group chat, but I don't think he actually drafted.
No, he did not. I don't think so. But
I think
he did get one hidden. 76 overall Nathan Loud with the 2nd overall pick.
All right, so
defensive tackle.
Yeah, all right, decent. And then cornerback 73 overall.
Yep.
So not too bad. Prediction time, man. I'm gonna go with Parks.
Ugh.
Parks or the Jaguars?
Fuck.
And with that quarterback situation now, I'm going Parks.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna pick a sleeper. Fuck all of it. So you picked Parks?
You're not picking the Titans, I know that.
And I am picking the Titans.
Oh boy. You might need to get on that guy and make sure
I'm going to be on his ass.
Okay, good.
You better fucking win, bitch.
All right. Save the best for last. Your AFC.
I'm sorry, couldn't hear you. You broke out there. AFC what?
Damn it. Your AFC West. Okay, formerly your Denver Broncos, now the Salt Lake City Flyers.
Yeah, we are.
Your division champs. You fell a little short in the AFC Championship game, but
I
you
don't
had
want
a
to talk
pretty
about
good
it.
had a pretty good season with that squad. Okay, well, how did your draft go?
My draft went pretty well in my opinion, overall wise. I set out to go get some new offensive linemen, and I sure as fuck did that. I only had one hidden draft player, and that was my first pick, Rick Wagner. Real excited about him.
Ricky,
But
nice.
I still think I could build with this Ross Norton guy center and Bo Guyton left guard. So I'm happy with my draft overall.
All
I
right.
didn't draft a single person under 66 or 65 overall.
He's happy.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. We got the Chiefs. We got Todd.
Oh shit, I clicked the wrong one. Here we go.
Todd.
Next is gonna be
Todd
Todd. Yep.
Todd had a not so good a year.
No, he didn't. He took it up the ass quite a bit.
Ended up with the worst record in the league and did not have that pick to at least benefit from that. So, yeah.
Todd, you were shit, and you talked shit. Don't do it again.
You did. Okay, we'll see what he ended up with his draft picks. Nothing spectacular. All normals, high 60s.
159.
Yeah. So, not sure how much those are going to help you out, but we'll see. Good job, Todd.
Next, the Raiders.
Widow. Did a little better than Todd. So,
yeah, thanks to that Week 17 win by him.
Yeah, so kudos to you for not being as bad.
But yeah, Widow, there you are.
Yeah,
your schedule.
He did not draft himself.
Did not, but we could check out, see what he did.
Yeah, he had a high draft picks.
Let's see here. He got one hidden. Isaac Hodge right in. I think that was his first round pick, and it was the 5th pick. Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then everybody else kind of just okay. Yeah. All right, then
and that leaves the one and only.
The Chargers from Los Angeles. We didn't move, but we got a new stadium.
But you could move them to San Diego if you want.
Yeah, I could, but I just built the new stadium, man.
Fuck it.
Okay, so I did not have a hidden development. So, yeah, I did have the number 1 overall pick, and I took Ben Kincaid, 79 overall, but no hidden development. That was kind of disappointing.
Gotcha. No worries.
Nobody else really stands out. Left end at 70, D tackle at 72. Yeah. Kind of just okay.
Well, time for predictions. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick you, Mac.
Nice. I'm picking Mac this year too. I'm betting on me to go 19.
All right.
Ooh, Todd is betting winning the division this year, and you can book it.
Oh, Todd, let's throw some money on it.
Yep. You already didn't want to bet your Hill prediction that he was going to lead touchdown. Get out of here.
Come on, Todd. Let's put money on it.
Yep. Put your money where your mouth is.
$25 PSN question mark. There we go. Got to let him know. All right. Super Bowl predictions.
Well, I guess I'm picking me. I picked 19 now.
You did. So Chargers versus who?
Cobb.
Versus the Diablos.
I'm probably putting like 49 points on them too.
All right. Scoring 49 points.
Yeah, I don't know about defense. I don't give a shit. It may be 48, but fuck it. Putting up 49.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick the. See, I got my NFC side already picked. It's the AFC I'm stumbling on. No, fuck it. I'm gonna pick Chargers
Oh, Jesus.
versus the 49ers.
Ooh. Nice.
There we go. That's what I'm going with.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. This is the year of the Chargers.
It's the year, man. It's time. It's that moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah. I will fucking cry.
Well, if you win, I would cry too, truthfully.
All right. Anything else you want to discuss?
Nah, man, you got a rant?
No, I don't have a rant. I have a let's get this fucking year started. We had a really good first season. We didn't have to push an advance back. I don't think we ever had 1 or 2 games a week, more than 1 or 2 games a week that were not at least accounted for. So my challenge is let's just have an even better second year.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. And I don't want to hear any more bitching about the cap issues, by the way. That too.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Get over it. We tried to fix it. It failed.
Yeah, and people got mad about that. So, all right. Anyway, can't please the people, Brian.
Fuck the people.
That's right. It doesn't matter what you guys think. Just kidding. But all right, guys. I think that's all we have for today. A little longer show than normal, just because previewing the upcoming season. I'd love it if some of these predictions were wrong and somebody just has a great season that we don't even predict. But actually, Brian, let's do this. You pick one team that we didn't predict to win the division or anything like that you wouldn't. And it can't be like the obvious guys that you wouldn't be surprised if they had a good season.
It wouldn't be surprised they had a good season.
Yeah.
From where? Sorry, from the whole league?
Either side. Yeah, from the whole league.
Shit. Let's go with the Jets.
Okay. Yeah. That's not a bad pick at all. Yep.
Yeah, let's go Jets.
I'm gonna go with this Jersey boy Don, the Lions guy.
Okay. Think he got the Madden genes from the family?
Yeah. Yes. Yep. All right, we'll see. That's a little dark horse. Teams that we didn't predict, but won't be surprised if they have a good year. All right, guys. Well, I think that'll do it for this week. We'll be coming back with you next Monday, as always. I'm Mac. He's Brian. We'll talk to you later, guys.
Later, bitches!